Alright, this video won't be as long. This one is really the cons and pros of using video games in the classroom. Obviously, the pros way outweigh the cons. The pros, it keeps the kids entertained and engaged. They learn quicker through video games and the simulations behind it. They're so used to it. They're so born into this technological era and generation that it's like kind of second nature to them. They know how to use games, they know how to access it, so why not piggyback off that strength instead of just boring them to death in the classroom with textbooks and boring lectures. And the last pro really is proven. I mean, kids have short attention spans nowadays, so the quicker the point is made through and the more entertained they are with the topic, then the more chance they are going to have retaining that knowledge and going on and actually learning something instead of just wanting to smack their head into the wall because they're bored to death with a lecture. We've all had that time. And the cons really, I mean, if you use too many video games in the classroom, kids are going to abuse it. I mean, it's good to use every once in a while, but you can't overuse it. And the other real big con behind it is a money factor. I mean, video game consoles are not cheap. They're $300–400. Video games are $60 nowadays. I mean, it's an expensive hobby and an expensive learning tool, but I mean, if you have the money, it is definitely well worth the investment. So, I mean, it should be utilized more instead of just buying the same old boring textbooks that cost $150 each year. I mean, you may actually want to invest in something that may actually last longer and kids will actually respect more. But that is ultimately up to school boards and not me. But if I had the money and extra flexibility with it, I would take a survey and see which kids like and why they like it and go from there and see what they want to do, because they want some freedom. So moving on to my last video, which will be the future in gaming.